Hello boys, my name is Kaliyoshi, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Pokémon Legends Arceus for Nintendo Switch. If you wonder why I have different Pokémon set up, it's for multiple reasons. The big reason being, I'm actually preparing them for a specific challenge that I have to do later. I've even set this one thing aside just for those Pokemon, just to make it a bit easier. But in the meanwhile, we do have some evolutions to do, and there were some that got missed, like these two. So I'll just show that I've completed their particular part of the Pokédex, and then we'll go and get those. So I got that off screen, so now I'm ready to evolve all these. I also got Scatler ready to evolve because, fun fact, he's another one of those special Pokemon that can evolve but requires you to use Agile style or Strong style of their moves a set amount of times in order for it to evolve, making it a bit difficult to evolve them. But anyways, doing that gives us Wardeer. Then we evolve our other starters. Also, this time around, I am gonna actually be grinding their moves off screen just to show you how tedious and also annoying it could be to get their moves. I like what Desudai looks like, by the way. It's really cool. I think this is needed for something, so we're gonna get rid of Roost for this. Alright. And now we get Quilava evolved. I did make sure they were complete before I evolved them. That's not quite as cool, by the way, as the fiery Typhlosion, but whatever. Stuff happens. We're gonna start by completing all their research texts one by one. We have Leaf Bait required with that, and Leaf Storm, as well as some more strong style moves. I can finally get rid of Leafage, therefore. But yeah, if you are wondering what I've been doing off screen, most of it has just been move grinding. It takes a really long time to get certain moves unlocked or move grind in this game. And most of it involved, of course, doing pretty much the same strategy as I mentioned always, which I think I've mentioned this a couple of times, but the strategy I use just involves going up to the area where the Alpha Blissey appears and just defeating that Alpha Blissey over and over again. It gets actually pretty tedious once it gets to like level 60 or 70, and you might have to like either do something else or start defeating the Blissey yourself. But yeah, I've mostly just been going to this area and doing a battle with this Blissey. That's about it, really. I think to start adding in some more moves, I'll probably have to kill the other Pokemon or catch them, one of the two. Might skip some of the weaker ones, but I'm definitely gonna try and go for more alphas. Also, while I'm here, I'm gonna actually go for an alpha right on spot, because there's one that I haven't gotten yet that I need for Ness, so that could be located here in the Sand Gym Flats, so I'm going there first, getting that done, see if we can get enough experience from that to learn Leaf Storm or other stuff that we need on the other characters, and then we're just gonna continue after that. Okay, there's our Alakazam floating up top. It's not close enough to use the Gigaton Ball strategy, unfortunately. It can be kind of a tricky strategy to do at first. Good, we caught it on our first try, so we don't have to worry about anything. Alright, that takes care of that. In case you're wondering how I actually use the moves, the setup is actually kind of tedious at first. It involves just literally using moves with the Pokemon that we need to use over and over again, which is also why most of these Pokemon are gone, since they've been defeated probably hundreds of times across the playthrough. But anyways, we'll start with using Leaf Blade a little bit, and then we'll try and use Agile style moves. Actually, we can kind of just split it up evenly by using each of these a bit. That's a cool move. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, we're gonna use Agile Style and Strong Style, both of these moves once. There's quite a few different strategies you have to do to get points up, but one of the trickier ones involves using Agile Style and Strong Style with multiple moves, as well as defeating other opponents, respectively. But yeah, this is what I tried to skip a lot of, since it really is just doing nothing but battling Pokemon, since that's the only way to get these moves up otherwise. Right. After using 3 of those, I'll move back to other moves again. Oh, hello, Shiny. My goodness, I've seen more shinies in this game than any other game so far. It might be gone though yet already, but we'll see. Okay, I think that's a Wurmple. It feels off anyways. Definitely not supposed to be that cover. Okay, good. That's a good catch, again. I don't know why I'm saying that multiple times, but seriously though, our shiny luck has actually been kind of incredible, I don't know. I feel like I should be more excited for them, but I'm not really, because it seems like they pop up a lot more frequently than I initially anticipate. Obviously, if I see any, I immediately catch them. Alright. Again, I think I've mentioned this a couple times. The Sudai looks really cool in this particular set. Nice. I was trying to hit that guy in the back so he wouldn't run away, but sometimes that can happen. They just ran away altogether. Also need to pay attention to certain research level specials, as after using a certain move or complete a certain goal, I'll sometimes get up to 2 research levels at once. That's an important thing to remember, since it can be very tricky to learn otherwise. Sorry if this is taking a while, but I'm just showing you kind of an idea on how long this actually takes. And again, you need to take a look at the special icons. So anytime you see one with a 2 upgrade, that means it's technically goes up by 2 levels instead of 1. So that means if I actually just use a strong style move, I'll be done with it right away and not have to worry about anything else. Sometimes they do try and run quite a bit. Alright. Now we can switch over. Now what does Typhlosion need? I don't know. Inferno Parade is the big one. And Agile style moves. Oh, I guess I'll go for Agile style first. Oh, but it doesn't learn that yet. At all. It needs more levels. Well, I'll skip that in that case and go for Word Deer instead. I'm not going to do this on all the Pokemon. I just thought it'd be nice to show you what exactly I've been doing throughout all this time. Okay, now it needs Psy Shield Bass and Extra Sensory. Both of which I have, thankfully. Reggie is also a big boy, by the way. Still not defeat any alphas with them, obviously. Because if I do even attempt to defeat alpha, by the way, I don't need any Eevees. I did catch some recently as part of one of the quests I might have to do later, but in the meanwhile, we're kind of stuck. That was quick and good. Now back to Agile style again. If you are not facing off against a specific Pokemon, it might be best to just catch it unaware, because otherwise it'll screw with you a lot. Alright. Oh, I haven't even used an Agile style move once. Kind of interesting that how after what you do with certain things it might run. Okay, no. Good. The most interesting thing about this particular grind is after you use certain moves enough, it seems like they get stronger sometimes or whatever. Oh wait, no. Yeah, if there's one thing I've learned about you get certain Pokemon, if you hit them in the back, that's usually the best strategy to get them before they run. Because if you attack them normally, they have supposedly around a 50-50 shot at just running away. And it's super annoying to deal with because you keep on getting so close, just to keep on missing that. Okay, it needs Agile style in particular for the most benefits, so we are going to have to use Psy-Shield Bass as twice to finish this off. Once in Agile style and another in Strong style. do Agile Style first, just to get that one out of the way. Alright. What next? Alright, now it's done. I'm good. Now I can remove those Pokemon from my area. In the meanwhile, Tisposen isn't even close to learning any of its moves, so I may have to check elsewhere. Well, now that this is done, I can kind of just put it wherever I want. So I'll put Jedi away. I did clear out some of my other Pokemon, but then I also got more of them just to kind of make up for other stuff. What do we actually need to evolve, by the way? Well, I think there was one well, I already have one of the Pokemon I need, which is an important run that does take a little while to evolve, so I'm bringing that out for that. I'll actually bring out a Dusclops briefly as well, so I can evolve that. Because I think I know how to evolve it. I'm just checking to make sure. Oh yeah, and I forgot, I was gonna evolve a Cypher. I never got a chance to do that. Dusclops is the one that normally evolves through link trades, but you can get it evolved anyways by using the Reaper Cloth instead. Alright. We'll show off this. We technically have a Dusknoir, but it's not a bad idea to just go ahead and get this out of the way. This will get us 2 research levels. Just for doing that. I don't know if Garchomp also evolves in a similar way, or Goodbye evolves into Garchomp in a similar way, but one thing's for sure, it is sure tough to evolve. Of course, Dragon Pokemon have always been known for being very tough to evolve. Now he's done. We're going to put him here. And bring out the Cypher I was trying to evolve before. Might have put it in a different spot. Who knows? Alright. Sorry if this is a bit tedious, but really, trying to complete the full Pokédex gets a little bit trickier. Especially considering a lot of the stuff that blocks us off we can't really do until much later. So that's what I'm trying to focus on before I do anything else. There's our Cypher. Initially, I thought it was evolved using a different item. That's when I found out it needs Metal Coat, actually. And it has 2 different evolutions. One into the one I mentioned earlier, which I actually found Clelvor by complete accident by just running into it randomly in the wild. It must be incredibly rare to get that way. One of the guides said it's never been found that way. I don't know, either that was in something that I didn't know, or other spots, but anyway. So, it looks like they do still have Scizor as a usable Pokemon, as in case you didn't already notice. We need our Golem to also use a Strong Style move, which it should be able to do in our Plabum. And Alakazam, we defeated one exactly, and that got us a decent buff. And we also got other things caught after that. Alright, let's see. Let's focus on Scizor. They must be rare as well. So that tells me we have to find it for the you-know-what. The special, I keep forgetting what I'm saying. It needs double hit and X scissor. X scissor it already has. Alright, we'll do that. But yeah, did that, and then kind of just gonna go back to other stuff. Now, one way you can get these guys to turn their backs, by the way, if you just run at them and force them to retreat, then they'll often do other stuff. It said Agile style, I thought. So I have to use this a couple times. Never actually seen what this does, so let's use that into this and see what happens. Okay, well, I'm not sure if it's gonna matter if we just use that. Bit odd that we have to use double hit of all things, which is not really the best moves, but it is what it is. This is what I was initially considering skipping, but I guess I made it not as boring because, again, when you have to evolve Pokemon anyways, you gotta do it at some point. I'll find a way to spice up this video, I'm sure of it. I'm just hoping that nobody is annoyed at me for doing this. Alright, we got a good amount of those used, so now if we just use the combo on our own, we should be done with the Izzo right off the bat. If not, then we could just find it in the other spots. Okay, I'm just gonna have to go for the extra damn it, since it didn't want to stay. Actually, wait, if I count this, that on its own should be enough, actually. By the way, I'm tired. Let's just actually read this area now, so we can get our stuff done. The biggest thing was we had to get our other stuff gone, and I also got an alpha statler to use to evolve so that I can get an alpha word deer as well. I thought it'd be nice to do. Oh, I needed to use Shadow Ball quite a bit. Alright. Vernal Blade probably doesn't unlock until a little bit later. But, in the meanwhile, I could try and unlock its other moves using that. Yeah, actually, and yes, I didn't actually know this until a bit later, but apparently there's some other stuff you can do here. And yes, I am keeping Rotom in my party as part of other stuff. I had actually gotten it before, though I didn't necessarily show off what you could easily do with it, because I was busy doing other stuff. Okay, it doesn't even need that. Gosh dang it. I was hoping there would be a move there that he could actually learn, but whatever. Okay, it already has Flamethrower, I think, on this. Well, that'll be at least decent. We'll replace whatever its other thing is for Ember. Or Ember, rather. We'll replace Ember with the next thing. And yes, I'm going for the History region and just trying to finish off all the Pokemon by doing certain amount of defeats and stuff, while also keeping in mind all the other spots I can get. Because I found out that some requests to only make the thing go up by 1, and some only make it go up by other stuff, but for now I think it'd be easier to just look for all the different other stuff. Okay, so P-Tilly probably has another special evolution as well, though I sure what it is. I know there is a special Lilligant, though, that you need. Actually, wait. What if we just used a Leaf Stone on it altogether? Yeah, I don't know where to go. I'll just go here. Don't really know what to do. When you're blind, it can be blind and like a blind playthrough. It can take a while to figure out exactly where to go. That's the fun part of the blind playthrough. That makes it a bit more difficult than just a normal playthrough. Because if you know where everything is, then it's not really that difficult to get stuff. It's getting stuff after that that's really tricky. Alright, I'm gonna replace one of the Pokemon with you so I at least have a full party. And then actually, I'll look for a Pizoli right now and see if I can't evolve it with like a Leaf Stone or something. Pizoli's another weird one that is like either evolves for Link Trade, evolves for something else, or just evolves with a Leaf Stone. At least that's what it usually happens when you go for its evolution, though I could be wrong. Nope. Alright. Well, because it's, Fane or whatever is based off of a Frenzied Noble, then I'm guessing that special version of it can only be collected by using moves in particular style. Of course, if we look at it, we might be able to... Okay, no, it doesn't tell us at all. That's a bit annoying. Well, one thing I've learned, there's this new item that I haven't really talked out much about. It's called a linking cord. If there's a Pokemon that evolves for a Link Trade and you get it to them, then it can be used as an alternative way to evolve it, which is quite interesting. And also certain things work well. Julius Dis is kind of weird. I should figure out which Pokemon actually likes these different ones. Items. Maybe the item that I need is a Dunstone and I'm just doing stuff wrong. Actually, I think I know what to use that for too. But we need to first figure out... Okay, that doesn't work for Pizoli. I know by default that it will work for that. Well, seems I couldn't find out what to do. But I will bring out a Growlithe and see if I can't use that next. There's the bomb cell. Alright, where's the next one? Oh yeah, that's right, I wanted a Growlithe. Be probably later down the line. Okay, it's really far back than I thought. Oh, there it is. I think I remember Growlithe having like a strange aura or something, so I figure maybe give a Sifa to it and it'll evolve. Not the case, it seems. So, that means by default, Growlithe will not evolve with anything other than a Firestone. And even then, it might have changed as well. The game kind of changes stuff around a lot sometimes. And so it can be a bit tricky to find stuff. I don't know why I still have that. Trying to get all these stone evolutions could be really annoying after a little bit. Alright, here, there we go. Alright. Well, at least we got one evolution to work. This will give us the special Arcanine. Seems like it has its own version of Raging Fury. And we need to get Gardevoir and Mods as well. Those icon are kind of everywhere. Let's go to the Alabaster Icelands next before we do anything else. I'm a bit worried about not getting all the other stuff. And yes, in new Pokemon fashion, in case you're wondering why it's taking a little while to do stuff, I'm trying to figure out where to catch all these stinking Pokemon, and it could get really difficult to find them all, so you know what? Since I technically probably did all the other areas, I'm just gonna do a catching spree and/or alpha catching spree in Alabaster Icelands to finish this off. The hardest area in the game, technically. It'll be a bit interesting to see what we get. We might be able to defeat some strange Pokemon here as well. Right, we need to go to Hark's Crag first. That's where the Gardevoir is, which we're gonna try and catch. One thing that I find interesting about these alphas is you don't have to necessarily battle them all the time. You can catch them using the catch trick that I think I've mentioned a couple times. I also need to go ahead and get a Mammal sign. Oh, that's an alpha they're going. Big yellow ball there. It actually worked. That was just to get him out of the way, obviously, so he wouldn't bother me later. Darn it. Didn't get Mammal Sign's attention with that. Have to get a little bit closer. Now it's Chie. Now one thing that's kind of tough to get these Pokemon with is there's hardly no space to hide. The ice is your only bet in certain areas, making certain catches rather difficult. Because instead of fleeing after only 2 failed catches or whatever, you sometimes have to flee after just a single missed catch. And also, we need to catch more of these Pokemon too. And, I guess defeat them too. Well, I guess we could use this as a way to test our my goodness, I cannot speak. Our Rotom! That's right! Because I got a Rotom previously, never got to use it. Let's start battling with it. Now, its Blizzard also acts similar to other effects where if you use it while in a battle area or somewhere else, I guess in a Blizzard, if you use Blizzard in an actual supposed snowstorm or hail, then you will automatically get a hit with it. Guaranteed. Honestly, if you have the right setup, by the way, Rotom is a very good Pokemon to use. I'm obviously trading it up a bit for not only getting all the other stuff, but to get other stuff. I haven't even gotten close to completing Routes Pokédex Century. I know these can be kind of tricky to get. I'll just have to... Alright. Next. Trying to capture various numbers of them, while also being able to go for other ones. Sometimes you can also opt to double feed them. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now just to make it a bit simpler. You throw one food, then you purposely wait for them to feed it, and then you feed them again. which causes them to turn their backs by default. It's a bit slow, but it's probably the safer way of doing stuff. Unless they just immediately aggress onto you. That's actually probably the dumbest aggression I've gotten in a while. Literally, as I was going up next to it, it immediately triggered its attack, which is very unlucky. Well, that's a bit annoying, because now I have to do everything I just did again. And yes, some Pokemon have very big eyesight. They can see you from miles away. He's walking way too slow. I'm gonna have to throw a different one. Sometimes they will just stop all right together. That's the biggest worry with the Beta balls. If you throw it too soon, that'll happen. It's a problem, and that's why I usually try and get as close to it as possible, but if you take too long... Well, now we got that out of the way, it'll be fine, and we can get Ambipom while we're here, too. I know there's one for getting at least 2 of them. A Howl Rufflet Alpha in the middle of the water. Let's just go straight for the battle with you, of course. Oh wait, maybe not. I guess we could try it. Oh hello, it just roosted instead. Gave us a free cast of Blizzard, but then nothing happened. And it just used Roost again. What is going on? This is obviously stronger than Thunderbolt, so if I want to really get it down... Oh, it's gonna kill itself. So even though it takes out a Rotom, it's gonna kill itself. Watch, yep, there he goes. So he technically did defeat it. It just got us as well. It's a bit annoying. But anyway, we got what we came for, which was the Gardevoir. Now we need to go back here and heal, and then go for our other Pokemon we were actually trying to get. Which are actually Curlia and other stuff next. Well, yeah, Curlia and Ralts, rather. We need to get all of them next. By the way, Glade's evolution in particular, our big like Glade, Glade's evolution in particular is kind of obnoxious. It requires lots of training to do other stuff to get its evolution, whereas Gardevoir is the normal evolution for Curlia after getting it to a set amount of level. And it's not easy by any means. Let's see, what do we need to actually get? We mostly just need to get, edit, caught. Whoa. That might trick it a bit. We need to catch light species, but there's no good way of knowing. Just need to check if it's really, really tiny, and then just... Otherwise, catch spam it and hope that you get a small species. It's kind of random. Whether or not you get it or not. Why not? Catch it while it's sleeping. Makes it easier. They randomly go to sleep, by the way. Let's get a wood as like a sign of backup, just to make it easier. There's Curlia. Do we need that? Or... Okay, just number caught again. Well, just catching one more will get us the thing done. That is assuming we catch it without being spotted, which can be a bit tricky sometimes. Alright. I do still need to complete other Pokédex stuff, so we'll defeat Ruffalets to get the next bit done. Okay, that's what we need to defeat them with. Okay. We'll just start using electric-type moves on them for a bit. Yes, when I mean complete Pokédex, I don't mean getting perfect entries, but I have to get complete data on all the Pokemon. And until I catch all the Pokemon, the game won't even let me progress anyway, so... Storyline progression is kind of halted until we can get this done, so yeah. Beyond that, I actually don't know exactly what I'm gonna go for, so I'll kind of just explore the area around me. And if I see a Pokemon that I don't even have at all, or a Pokemon that is not max research, I'll try to catch it or battle it, depending on the setup I need. As a V, though, I do not need that, nor do I need Bergmite. Bergmite's actually pretty chilled out, by the way. He doesn't really do much, which makes it pretty easy to round him. We've, like, collected tons of them. Funnily enough, we've not gotten a single light species yet, interestingly enough. Drifter, we've gotten tons of. You know what, let's try battling it with our typos here. We still need to use moves with it. Oh, hello, strong move. Now, the way they changed freezing is quite interesting. Frostbite is a bit annoying since it does do damage each time you attack. But otherwise is okay. Yeah, that was worth a shot. Didn't work at all though. If we really wanted to defeat it, we needed to use a stronger Pokemon than that. So we'll probably need our stronger Pokemon to get it defeated. Oh, we need to catch more of it anyway. Well, we'll go back to this camp since it's really close by and see if we can't catch her a few more, actually. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I did not mean to do that super early. That was a time waste and a half. Because if we could just wait a little bit later, we can get more Pokédex entries. What I really need is this. There we go. I'm kind of doing this as a break because I don't want to do, like, just requests and other stuff, but I also know that requests are probably going to be a bit more popular in exploring the world. Funny. And bad. Oh, there's Avalugg. We haven't even caught a single Avalugg yet. Unattained. We're gonna try and get it. Oh, it doesn't even like any food. It might be one of those, you can't really catch it much. And if you catch it more than once, it's just gonna go aggressive. Oh, that's a drift. Oh, and after you get it once, then it comes attracted to your attention. I don't know what was happening with Avalugg, let's be honest. That will drift them. Okay, well now it suddenly takes food. Okay, if it sees you even... Okay, that thing has really good sight. I might have to just battle catch it. Yeah, I'll have to battle catch it. No way around it. It's just refusing to do anything that I need. You can use a resisted move on it to try and keep it from dying. I've seen that move like probably hundreds of times now. But power is definitely a good move in other games. Not sure if it's really that good here though. Yeah. Avalugg kind of tricky though. Didn't really get caught by my food. It kind of ignored it altogether, and then other stuff just happened. Hello, Ice Shard, just kind of flying across the screen. This is literally out in the middle of nowhere, where pretty much anytime I go for a catch on a Pokemon, if it doesn't work out properly, then something's probably gonna happen. Hello, Bob. So let's ignore you for now. I've caught them a little bit, but I need to defeat them with moves, not necessarily catch them all the time. Now it worked. And yes, different Pokemon have different sight radiuses. If you go too soon, sometimes Pokemon will overstep. Hey, second try of the Gigaton setup worked that time. Okay, well, having just our other character is not going to really do well right now. Or more specifically, our Arcanine, so we'll get rid of that first. Typhlosion still needs moves and levels, so of course we're gonna still keep that on, but we'll replace the other one is with our strong boy, which I got. Yeah, it's back here. Right here, we need Ninetales instead. I'm gonna bring this and briefly defeat that Alpha Abomaso using Ninetales. Hopefully it shouldn't be too problematic. Sometimes you can get destroyed by Alphas, regardless if you have the type advantage or not. I've had quite a few fights where sometimes they'll just have those they know that will deal well with certain Pokemon. And if they do, then yeah. We need to defeat it a couple of times, so let's do that. Right. We need to defeat this as well. They're like almost evenly matched though, and despite that it goes faster. Bam. Alright, still goes down in one hit at least. Did not give us an XP item, unfortunately. It's random. Usually there's a really high chance of getting an XP item, but that doesn't always mean you'll get one, necessarily. Yeah. That's a problem. But one place I need to explore more of is not necessarily over here, but the area right next to Ice Peak Arena, and then in the middle between that has some Pokemon that I don't know about. Oh, it has, that area has a Dusclops, which I probably need to defeat. Let's do that. Oh yeah, we need to get Electabuzz. We never got Electabuzz or Electivire. Electivire is a bit higher top, but Electabuzz is right over here. It's doing the slow walk. Okay, I guess we did get one, but we still could use another. Yeah, it's not taking it. I threw that out just in case it would break out, but it didn't, interestingly enough. Random Alpha again. I don't have a ground type to deal with it. I'm just gonna catch it again, probably. Alright, it did not go for it yet. I definitely saw that one. I just realized if I want to really not have it find me right away, I need to probably move to a different location after failing to catch the first time. And after it has that text box, I don't think I can even move more than a few steps sometimes with some of these Pokemon before they just automatically see me. But anyway, got it the second time. Alright. Got while I was sleeping. Oh, hello. Doesn't even have a report thing. So according to the setup, you have to defeat Electabuzz, not anything else. That's a bit annoying. I say because usually all the other Pokemon have some kind of defeat and other stuff. For Elekid, it's just catch it. Nothing else. Up to this spot now. This is the spot I was actually after, because we can find some Morello here. They're not easiest to find exactly. I know I'd need a good amount of these. I haven't really gone for them a lot. So let's do that. Oh wait, I guess this research level is high, but why not? Get another for fun. Oh, where's the Alpha Lucario? I know there was an Alpha Lucario around here. It might have descended, or it might be somewhere else altogether. Yeah, it might be somewhere else altogether. Last time I went through this one cave, came out the other end, and then I found this Alpha Lucario on accident. I honestly don't know if it's a random alpha or a set spawn alpha. It might be a rare for all I know, because when I had found it, it was surprising at the time. In the meantime, though, we're basically done with the video. Has to get as much stuff complete. Caught actually a few more new Pokemon. Most of it was just evolutions to get the new Pokemon we were looking for. Big one is Alvalug, obviously. As well as some good research levels for the Evers. That final level, by the way, probably requires us to get every single thing maxed, but I'm not doing that anymore. I said I would hit max star level, and I'm not sure if I'll actually be able to do that exactly. But yeah, I'm just gonna end the episode here and then continue back on to request again. Until then, leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video. Rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.